Okay, good afternoon again. Reveal lang natin yung mga sagot from the Probsets. Okay, let's do this. Exercise 2.2, madali lang to, kaya-kaya nito. Magki-KBL lang kayo, di ba? Kung ano mang direction gusto niyo. Gawin natin counterclockwise. Okay, so counterclockwise tayo. So si VS plus 6VA and then minus VB equals 0. Okay, then to the other side, clockwise, gagawin ko. Okay, namimili ako ng ano, no? Yung pagpili ko dahil lang doon sa dami ng positive na terminal na dadaanan ko. Okay, dahil nag-clockwise ako dito sa pangalawang loop dahil apat na terminal na positive dadaanan ko. So, madali yung pagsusulat ko. 6VA plus 3VA plus 2VA plus VA. Ay, meron pa isa. Minus VB. Diba? 0. Then, you arrange it. So, meron akong VS plus 6VA minus VB equals 0. And then, 0 plus 6 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, 12 VA. And then, this is another VB. 0. And this is easy to solve. Okay? Iiwan ko na to dito. Kaya nyo na to. Pag-subtract nyo lang yung dalawang equation, mawawala na agad si VB. Ma-solve nyo na si VA in terms of VS. Okay? And then, kapag nakuha mo na si VA, plug in mo na lang dito sa second equation, makukuha mo na si VB. Okay. Ito mahirap. Visit na to. Okay, find the resistance, equivalent resistance ng nodes A and B in this figure. So, ano siya, no? Weird configuration siya. Siyempre, hanapin ko muna yung notes ko para hindi tayo maligaw. Okay. Manap. Okay, how do we do this? To do this, kailangan mo ng onting analysis. Gawin muna nating analysis would be, let's name this 1, 2, 1, 2, prime, prime. Okay? Then, mag-KVL ako sa labas. KVL ko ay VA1. Assume ako ng current na pagana. VA1 prime plus V12 prime, 1 prime, 2 prime plus V2 prime, B, and then minus V2B minus V1B ay V12 and then minus VA1. Okay? And then this is all equal to 0. Okay. And then from here, equal lang yung effective resistance nito tsaka effective resistance nito. And this tells me that VA 1 prime must be equal to VA1, V1 prime 2 prime is equal to V1 2, then V2 prime B equal to V2B. Okay? Okay. Okay. So, next kong gagawin would be connecting the wires. Pagko-connecting ko yung mga pare-parehas na, na voltages. Okay, so si 1 and si 1 and 1 prime equal sila ng voltage, so they can be joined by a single wire. And 2 and 2 prime would also be joined by a single wire. So, ano ibig sabihin ko nun? Re-reconstruct natin yung system natin. So, meron akong A. And then, ilan yung dadaanan ng A ko? Dalawang resistor. Hello. Sorry. Disconnect ako. Okay, sorry. Na-disconnect ako. Saan ako naputol? Pa-type na lang. Or pasabi kung sino man. Saan ako naputol, guys? Thank you. Okay, ito yung dinadrawing ko yung circuit, no? So, sabi ko kanina, samahin natin yung mga wire na alam natin parehas yung voltage. Okay, so si 1 and 1 prime, alam ko yung node voltage sa kanila parehas dahil VA1 prime is equal to VA1. Okay? VA1 is equal to VA1 V1 prime. And then, ayan, gumagalaw na kayo. Sorry. Akala ko na-disconnect na naman ako. Okay, so I call this wire my 1, 1 prime. Si 1, 1 prime. Ayan. Silang wire yan. Then from 1, 1 prime, kakabit sila kay 2 and 2 prime. Kasi 2 prime, 2 and 2, 2 prime is equal, equal potential. So, single wire na lang din sila. And dalawang voltage, dalawang resistor yung tinatamaan nila. So, another of this one. Okay? So, this is the 2, 2 prime. Nagets ko na kung bakit ako nadi-disconnect. Walang yan. Nag-update. Sorry. Sorry. May nag-update pala, kaya pala. Unwanted updates. Galing naman ng timing updates na. Ayun, sorry. My bad. Okay, again, sa... Okay, question lang po dun sa KVL sa labas. Pwede po pala yun, sir, kahit loop siya na may mga maliliit na pala na loop sa loob. Yes, pwede yun. Pwede kang mag-loop na malaki sa labas. Hindi lang natin siya ginagawa kasi usually hindi siya useful. Okay? Recorded tong meeting na to. Recorded tong meeting na to. Okay. In usual sense, hindi useful yung outer loop. Not ano naman, pero not always naman. Pero ayan. So, mga bagay na ganito useful siya. Okay, so this wire, again, chain 2 prime na wire. So, that wire is that. Okay. So, same wire, same voltage lang naman sila. So, mukhang nakaparallel tong dalawang resistor. And then lastly, pupunta na tayo kay B. Oops, sobra. So, this is B. Okay. And then, may isa tayong hindi pinansin. Would be this wire, yung middle. Okay, so i-drawing ko lang din siya. Kaso nga lang, meron tayong tawagin na node 3. So, 3. So, meron akong dalawang resistors. Tama, di ba? Nakakabit dalawang resistors, nakakabit siya from A to B. Tapos merong wire sa gitna nila, which is yung 3. Ayan, yung 3. However, si 3 nakakabit sa 1 and 1 prime na dalawang resistor din. So, na nakaparallel. Kasi same yung head, same yung tail. So, we have here another parallel. Okay. Then we have here another parallel. Alright. So, si 2 prime, nakakabit yan sa parallel resistors papunta kay 3. Okay, so na-account naman natin lahat ng resistors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 resistors dapat ito. So, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? So, 12 resistors na lahat ito. And we can simplify those that are in parallel with each other. So, yung resistance nila ay 1 ohm. So, this is, kada parallel is 1/2 lang. So, let's do that. So, this is 1. This is 1/2. We have another here, which is 1/2. Another one here, 1/2. Wire lang ito, 1/2. And then, this is 1, untouched siya. And then, 1/2. B, A. Okay? And then, i-breakdown ko to. Itong nag-iisang wire dito into 2. Series lang. So, gawin ko dalawang 1/4. 1/2. Ay, dalawa nga pala yung gagawin ko. 1/4. 1/4. 1/2. 1/2. 1. Wire. 1. 1/2. Then 2. Okay? Then from here, pwede ko siyang tingnan symmetrically. This guy. Okay, then Casey, mag-suggest ako ng motion ng currents. This. And then, from here, arbitrary na lang yung pagpili ko. Sabihin kong pa ganun. Okay. And then, sa dulo, it would reconnect. like this. Then, syempre, pababa ito dito, pababa ito dito. And then, kailangan symmetric din yung gagawin ko dito. So, dapat papunta dito yung current. Okay, pag ginawa akong pabaliktad yan, mag-negative lang din. Okay. Kasi kailangan symmetric yung pagpasok sa taas at paglabas sa baba. Okay? And then, from here, makikita mo na itong wire na to would seem like two wires. Okay? Itong wire na to, para siyang two wires. Kasi isa babalik lang papunta dito. Tapos isa didiretso lang. So, we can do that. Okay, wala naman siya i-consume dito sa wire na to. So, you can split currents like that. Therefore, I have something like this. Tapos, okay. A, B, okay. And then this is 1, this is 1, 1/2, 1/2, 1/4, 1/4, 1/2, 1/2. So this is, let's further simplify natin. This is just 2 ohm series. 1/2, and another resistor, 1/2, A. Okay, and then this resistor is 1/2 parallel with 1. Tama? This is 1/2, this is 1, and 1/2 parallel with 1. Okay, and then, so this is 1 for 1 plus 1/2. And this is 3/2, 2/3. 2/3. So 1/2. So effective resistance is 2 parallel with 1/2 plus 1/2 is just 1. So 1 plus 2/3. Okay, and this is 1/2 plus, ano tong 1 plus 2/3? 5/3. 5/3. So 1 over 5/3, so that's 3/5. Okay, and then 5 over 10 plus 3 over 10. So this is 8 over 10 inverse. So that's 5/4. Okay? Okay, so ayun yung sagot. Tama ba? Oo, tama. Okay, deduce. So that's for Probset. Ay, oo nga. Ba yan? Hindi marunong. Parang may mali. Okay, may mali ako. 1/2 parallel with 1. So that's 2 dapat. Ito, yun. Aben. Nakakalito magana. 2. Okay. So, ito ay... Okay, sorry guys. Sorry. My bad. Okay. So this is 1/3. 1/3. So 1 plus 1/3, that's 4/3. Okay. So 4 nasa baba, 3 nasa taas. Sorry. 5/4. Tama. Kasi times 2 times 2, 5. Baliktad. 4/5. Okay. 4/5. Sorry. Ayan. So, ayun na. Thank you sa correction. Okay, so that's for Probset 1. Probset 2. Okay. This is fun. Okay. Hanapin ko na talaga. For reals. Ito. Dito siya. For Probset 2, kunin daw natin yung Norton equivalent circuit dito sa terminals na ito. Okay? Okay. So, ang gagawin ko muna is find the Rn. Okay. Kapag hanapin ko si Rn, papatayin ko muna lahat ng source sa loob. So, that means I have to redraw it like something like this. Okay, si off ko tong si I, magiging open circuit na lang siya. So, butas to. Butas yan. And then, another resistor there. Another resistor here. Wire na lang. Wire na lang ito, di ba? Kasi pag in-off mo yung voltage source, magiging wire na lang. Then, okay. Tama, di ba? Tatlo. Wire. Isa pa. And then, okay. So, ito lang kailangan ko. R6, R7. So, Rn is R6 plus 7. Okay? Bakit ganun? At this point, pwede kang mag-KCL. KCL. Sabihin natin I1 ito. I2 ito. I. Okay? So, I is equal to I, lahat ng incoming ay I tsaka I2. That must be equal to I1. Okay? But I1 is equal to I2. So, therefore, pag nilipat mo si I2 sa kabila, magiging I1 minus I2, but I1 is equal to I2, therefore, I is equal to 0. Okay, so wala nang dumadaloy dito. Next would be for this. Okay. Same potential to. So, potential difference nitong wire na to, 0. Therefore, walang current dyan. Okay, so, wala na siya. Wala na silbi. Similarly, potential difference dito. Same wire lang yan. So 0 dapat yung potential difference. Therefore, walang current na dumadaloy dito. Okay? So ang flow ng current would be like that. So R6 plus R7 lang yung resistance. Okay? Okay. Next would be finding the yung short circuit current dito. Okay. So divide lang natin. Magpapatay ako ng magsusuperposition ako. Parang padali buhay ko. Okay, papatayin ko muna yung isa. So here, papatayin ko yung voltage source muna. V off. Then I redraw. Automatic po ba na neglect yung resistor na nakaparallel sa short circuit? Yes. Yes. Okay? But then again, kung di ka komportable sa assumption na yun, you can always do KCL, KVL. Okay? So here, current source, resistor, another resistor, wire, another resistor, resistor, resistor. So pag Norton yung kinukuha mo, gagawin mo, kakabitan mo siya ng wire. Tapos titignan mo yung current dyan. Okay? So this is my IN1. Okay? Kasi may 1 siya kasi superposition ako, may pangalawa pa akong IN. Alright? So hanapin ko ngayon yung current dito. But alam ko agad na ito ay 0. Okay? Kasi papansinin nyo, voltage here is the same. Kasi may wire dito. So there is no potential difference from here to there. Okay? So therefore, walang dumadaloy dito, walang dumadaloy din dito. Kasi zero potential difference. Okay, dali, di ba? Okay, next, I off. Okay, so yung I off is okay. Tingnan natin dito, papatayin natin tong source na to. Pwede kong tingnan na lang dito yung pwede kong tingnan na lang dito yung circuit. Di ba? Okay. So let's draw that. Plus minus V. Tapos nakaparallel with the resistor. And then this one. This one. Okay? Ito na lang titingnan ko kasi potential difference is given. Okay. So this guy, may potential difference na V sa kanya. So therefore, the current is V is equal to IN2 times R, kung ano man R na nandito, 6 and 7. R6 plus R7. Kasi naka-series sila, di ba? Series sila. Okay, therefore, IN2 is my voltage divided by R6 plus R7. And then my Norton equivalent circuit is Okay. Ito ay Rn. Ay, Norton equivalent circuit. Plug in ko na lang yung values ng IN, which is, ito lang naman kasi 0 sa kabila. Tapos Rn ko is R6 plus R7. Okay? Okay. And then, let's try this one. So, simulan ko lang ulit sa RTH. So, RTH, papatayin ko lahat. So, wire na lang ito, tapos, joke lang, putol ka nga pala. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is, hindi ko napapansinin to dahil, again, yung voltage difference dito is 0. Kasi wire lang yan. So, walang current dito. Wala lang mapapansinin na current dito. And then, ang circuit ko na lang would be this one. Okay. So, RTH would be simply R4 in series with R2 that is parallel with R2. Okay? And this is R4 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R2 inverse. Okay? Okay, so that is the effective resistance or RTH. Then next would be superposition na lang ulit ako. Okay, let's do this. So, ang papatayin ko muna is I of K, K, K. Meron akong V, nakakonect sa resistor. Yun. Tapos naka-disconnect si I. Okay. So, sayang effort na lang to pero tuloy natin. So, ito yung circuit, di ba? Okay. So, pag VTH kinukuha natin, open circuit lang ito. So, titingnan mo yung voltage dito tsaka dito. Okay, yung voltage dyan ay 0 dahil ito na yung ground mo, di ba? So, pag ginawa mo ulit yung ginawa natin kanina na KCL, mapapansin mo that 0 lang yung lalabas dito. 0 potential difference. Okay? So, 0, 0, 0, 0. So, therefore, for here, my VTH is VTH1 is 0. Okay, okay. And then next would be turning off this voltage source. Dali ng exam nyo, di ba? Puro ganito-ganito lang. Okay. Alright. So, meron pa ako dito. Then, another one there. Okay, so open circuit ulit ito. Walang current na dadaloy dyan. So, kukopihin ko lang yung voltage dito. So, this is R2 and R3. Okay, may dalawang tanong. Hindi pwede, sir, na pagsabaying i-off lahat ng sources sa one circuit. So, hindi, wait lang. Anong goal nung pagpapatay mo lahat ng ano? Anong goal nung pagpapatay mo lahat ng sources? Oh, ganun yung sa RTH. Papatay mo lahat ng source. Okay, sa RTH ganun. Papatay mo lahat ng source. Ano, independent source Independent source, iwanan mo lang siya. Sir, bakit po kayo naglagay ng ground? Saan? Dito? Dito yun, di ba? Pwede akong hindi maglagay at pwede rin akong maglagay without loss of generality. So you can try, same lang makukuha mo kung lalagay mo yung ground dyan. Or ano, or kahit wala. Okay? Same lang makukuha mo. Ginawa ko lang ito dahil ayokong i-explain yung arduous process na itong magki-KCL ako sa point na yun. Tapos zero lang din makukuha ko. So, ayan. Anong cases kailangan maglagay ng ground? Hindi siya kailangan, pero it helps. Okay. Way of solving siya, hindi siya need. Pwede kang hindi maglagay ng ground at all. Pero pag hindi ka naglagay ng ground at all, edi wala kang magagamit na node voltage. Okay? Kasi node is measured with respect to a ground. Okay, yung ground arbitrary yan. Kahit dito ako maglagay ng ground, okay lang. Tingnan nyo, magiging same yung solution. Okay, okay. So, next, may isang problem na gagawin natin yun dito. And ay pala, may case pala naman need siya. Okay. Pag node method yung need, kailangan mo maglagay ng ground. Okay. Yung pala. Okay. Pag required sa tanong. Okay, going back. Okay. So, VTH ko dito would be this guy and this guy. So, VTH2. Okay. Must be equal to the current flowing in I2. R2. So, yung current na nagpo-flow dito. Or, equal din siya sa I3, R3. Tama? Di ba? Kasi nakaparallel tong dalawang to. And then, I by KCL is just I2 plus I3. Then IR2, joke. Multiply ako ng R2 and R3 both sides. I2 R2 R3 plus I3 R3 I R2. Then I could use this. So I'll have IR2 R3. Pero pwede naman kayo mag-current divider. Hindi ko lang siya kabisado. Baka magkamali ako. So this is VTH2 R3 plus VTH2 R2. Then I could solve for VTH2. H2 is just I R2 R3 divided by R2 plus R3. Okay? So that's my VTH. And then 0 sa kabila, so I can now build my equivalent circuit. My Thevenin equivalent circuit is like this. Connected to a resistor, which is RTH. Okay? Yan. Tada! Plug in the values. Alright. Okay. Next would be problem 3.10. Ito. So we have to use node method superposition, then alternate Thevenin or Norton transformation. Okay? So pili ka lang ng isa dito sa Thevenin or Norton. It would work. Node method. First things first. Node method. Okay. First things first sa node method is pipili ka ng ground mo. Okay? You can pick this to be your ground. You can pick this to be your ground. Okay? Actually, pwede ka kahit saan pumili ng ground, no? Pwede ka dito. Okay? So, pipiliin ko would be this ground. Okay? And then, I would set this wire to VA. Wala lang, notation lang. Then, this is V. Hindi. Ayoko palang ground. Sorry. Bahin natin para hindi intuitive. Ang gagawin kong ground ito. Then, I would name this to be VB. I would name this to VVA. Okay, pwede nyo gawin yung unang no? Mas madali ata yung una. Pero ito yung, ito yung gagawin ko. VA. Okay, and then I would KCL at this point. Yung ground po ba dapat sa sa nodes lang po ba kinakabit? Hindi. Pwede mo kabit dito. Sige, adjust natin. Isog natin naman. Okay. Okay. Pwede yan. Wala namang difference, di ba? Ganun pa rin. Pwede mo kabit dito. Ganun pa rin. Walang mangyayari. Alright. Okay. Magde-denote ako ng directions ng currents ko. So, this is maganon. Ito pababa kasi denoted naman na. Paganon. Paganon. Tapos, paganon. Okay? Okay. So with this, I could KCL na. I could KCL. Wow. I could KCL now. So KCL at this point would give me yung I. Okay, yung I is outgoing. So sulat ko na muna yun. So that is 3 volts, tama? And then minus VB over 6. And then equal to dapat sa dalawang incoming, which is this current. And this current is just a combination of these two currents. So I have 2 plus VB minus VA over 3. Okay, the current flowing here is this. Okay? And then I would add another para dun sa kabila, and that is just VB minus 0 divided by 6. VB minus 0 divided by 6. Okay? Okay. Okay, so ayusin lang natin na onte dahil ang pangit na itsura niya. Multiply ako ng 6 both sides. Okay, so this is 12 plus 2VB minus VA, and then plus VB over VB. Okay. And then I would rearrange them para meet. So 0 is equal to 4VB minus VA. Ilang VA meron? 2. Dapat may 2. 2 VA. Tapos 12 minus 3, that's 9. Okay, so I have this for my first equation of KCL. I need 2 equations kasi dalawa unknowns. KCL ako at this point. Saan ba maganda mag-KCL pa? Okay, KCL ako at this point. So, incoming ko would be VB minus VA. Lagay ko muna si 2. Kasi may 2 na incoming. Tapos, yung current na nandito would be VB minus VA. Plus VP 2 plus VB minus VA over 6 ohms. Ay, 3. Okay, bakit daw nagkaroon ng 2 dito? Kasi, yung current na to, equal siya sa currents na combination nito. Okay? So, ito yun. And then, next would be, actually, pwede ka VA minus 3 divided by 3. That would also work. Okay? Pero dito ko siya gagawin. Hindi ko rin alam, no, parang inefficient kung magganto talaga. Kaya ayoko siya. So the outgoing one is VA minus 3 over ilang ohms yan? 3 ohms din. O nga, no? Joke lang. Hindi pala. Ganun pa rin. Okay. Simplify ko lang to by multiplying 3. So that's 6 VB minus VA minus 3. And then rearrange lang ulit. 0 must be equal to negative VB plus 2VA minus 9. Okay. So, ayan. Teka, ano pinapasabi sa atin? Find I, okay. So, we need VB to solve. Okay? So, with this, kung mapansin nyo, medyo, ano na siya, madali na siyang isolve. Okay? I-add ko lang siya, no? I-add ko lang. Kasi mawawala na yung 2VA. So, pag in-add ko to, ang lalabas, 0, may equal to 3VB. Effort tayo lahat to VB is equal to 0 lang pala. Okay, so VB is equal to 0. So mangyayari, 3. So for this guy, I is equal to 3 minus 0 over 6. So that's 1/2. Okay. Okay, next one is superposition. So simple lang. Redraw lang natin yung system so that so ang una kong gagawin is I is off. Source ko na I. Papatayin ko. You have your voltage supply there. Then, wala na tong part na nandito dahil pinatay ko siya. So, open circuit na yan. So, you have 6. Another 1. 6. And then, another 1. Dalawa pala. 3. 3. Okay. And then, 3 volts. Hindi ko alam ba't kailangan gumamit ng node analysis dito. Okay. So, hinahanap natin would be finding the current here. Di ba? Okay, so let's do that without using node analysis. No? Combine ko tong dalawang resistor dito. 6. Tapos 6 parallel with 6. So that's 3. Then I could simplify my whole circuit as something like this. Plus minus 3. Sige, pattern natin yung drawing para hindi tayo mahirapan. Three volts, tapos ito ay 9 ohms, okay? Okay. Wait lang, tama ba yung ginawa natin circuit? Okay, tama. Okay, so with this, I know my current to be I must be 3 over 9. So that's 1/3. Tama? 1/3. 1/3 current. And then, from here, so alam na natin na dumadaloy doon ay 1/3. 1/3 now. Okay, so may 1/3 na dumadaloy doon. And then, may split siya into 2. Tapos, mapansin nyo, yung resistance dito sa pangalawa ay 6 din. This is 6. This is 6. Therefore, equal yung division ni 1/3. So, magiging divided by 2 lang. So, for this part, I1 is 1/3 times 1/2. So, that's 1/6. Okay, wala akong ginamit na node analysis. KVL, KCL lang. Okay, next one will be turning V as of. Okay, and then we have to redraw everything again. So, this is wire. Wire na lang yan. And then 3, 3. 3, 3. Ay, time na pala. So, yung mga gusto mag-leave, okay lang. Carry lang. Okay? So, we have this circuit na hanapin natin yung I doon sa blue direction na yan. Okay. So, ganun lang din. Simplify lang natin to into a simpler circuit. This is 6. This is 6. Therefore, 6 and 6 can be in parallel. So, then they can be in parallel. They are in parallel. So, 6 and 6 in parallel. So, that's 3 ohms effective. 3 plus 3, that's 6. So, yung effective resistance ng ganitong circuit, so, pwede natin simplify ng ganito. Yung effective resistance lang nito would be 3 parallel with 6. Okay? So, 3 parallel with 6. Gaano katagal yung exam bukas? 6 hours. Ang haba. Naisip ko bang haba. Sige. Dapat taas grade niya. Dapat 1. Charot. Okay lang kahit hindi. 6 hours, sige. And then, sige, ano nangyayari na? 2 amperes. Ayan. So, kailangan muna natin solve yung 3 parallel with 6. Yes, sa Probset ba to? Tinatanong sa atin kung kailangan ba ina-explain yung mga steps. Yes. Kahit puro explanation nga yung sagot niyo, okay lang. Oo, sa exam kailangan. Huwag niyo kayo bombard ng mga ganito na walang explanation. Hindi ko siya makigets kung anong ginagawa niyo. Okay. So, ito, magandang question to. Paano po gagamit ng simultaneous equation sa calculator? Paano siya ipapresent sa exam kung gusto mong gumamit ng calculator? Again, ganito gagawin mo. Iayos mo siya. Okay? So, isulat mo lang. Kasi sinulat ko kanina dito in that form. And in this form. So, parehas yung form nila. Unang term, same variable. Second term, same variable. Then the third term, Constant. Okay. So from here, sabihin nyo na these two equations are simultaneous equations and the results are for this blah 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 is VB is equal to this, VA is equal to this. Okay? Okay, so hindi ako tatanggap ng mula dito, tsaka dito. Bigla niyo ibabagsak na, okay, VA is this, VB is that. Okay? Kailangan simplified siya. Okay. Ilang problem po bukas? Inisip ko kung 4 or 5. 4 na hard question tapos isang bonus na question. Okay. Hindi naman kailangan detailed explanation. Kailangan may description at least, yes. So kung wari, yung mga gantong bagay, no, na ito naputol na circuit data. Hindi nyo kailangan explain yan. Hindi nyo kailangan explain. No? Na walang current na dadaloy dyan. 1 p.m. ba yung start? 1 p.m. yung gusto, di ba? So kung 1 p.m., edi 1 p.m. Let's go. So 1 p.m. ba? Tama ba? Kung gusto niyo 1 p.m. Madali lang na may adjust yan. So this is A2. So this is 1/2 inverse. So that's 2. Okay. Therefore, my voltage across here and here, V is 2 times 2, 4 volts. Okay, may question pa? Kasing hirap ng Probsets, yes. Probably mas mahirap yung iba. Ilang hours po yung exam? 6. Okay, 4 volts. Sorry, nawala nga ako. May 4 volts ako dito, may 4 volts ako dito. Therefore, I need to know the voltage here and the voltage there. Okay, so, i-breakdown ko to ngayon into this. Tapos, ganito. Okay, so this is 3. This is 3. Okay, kasi 6 parallel with 6 is just 3. And this is also 3. And the voltage difference here, there is 4 volts. 4 volts over 4 volts over 6 para makuha ko yung current flowing through here. So that's 2/3. Okay, 2/3 amperes. Sir, mga ilang oras po yun? Mga ilang oras po doable yung exam para alam po namin kung nag-overthink na kami. Dapat dapat doable siya in 3 hours. Okay. 3 hours siya doable. Actually, less nga eh. Ang problem ko dito, bakit ko ayaw siyang dalian. Kasi may mga circuit solver na sa internet. Okay, may mga circuit solver na sa internet. Pwede nyo dayain itong ano. yung exam. Ang problema nyo na lang, paano nyo i-explain? Kaya kailangan ng explanation, di ba? Sir, mga ilang problems po ang exam? Probably 5. Iniisip ko pa, i-reduce ko or dadagdagan ko pa. Okay, so may bonus lagi na question, syempre. Napaghihirapan nyo rin. Okay, so meron tayong 2/3 na dumadaloy dito. Tapos, yung 2/3 na yun, may i-split pa into 2. Tapos, yung pag-split naman niya is equal. Dalawang 6. So therefore, yung 2/3 makahati lang sa dalawa. So I becomes 2/6. Okay? So the combinations of the I is drawing. Sulat din natin. I2 2/6. So I is 2 plus 1/6. That's 1/2. Okay? Checks out. Sir, paano po kung di alam? Mas maganda kung di mo alam. Mas madali. Hindi dapat nagsi-circuit solver. Hindi dapat nagsi-circuit solver pag ganito. Okay? Sa exam, manu-manuhin yan. Nasabi ko lang na may worry ako na ganun na the exam would just be plug and play sa internet. Kaya naisip ko nga na 3 hours na lang kasi pwede naman palang ganun. Pero sige, gawin natin 6 hours. Okay? Kasi dahil nga sabi ko sa inyo, kailangan dito may explanation sa mga bagay-bagay. Hindi ko tatanggapin yung mga ganto-ganto lang. Okay. Ganto-ganto lang siya ngayon kasi nagsasalita naman ako. Okay, lastly, gawin natin yung Thevenin. Thevenin mas madali. Thevenin ang gagawin ko. So gagawin ko, i-disconnect ko si 6 para magamit to as yung terminals for the Thevenin. And then I could redraw my system as something like this. Pink gamitin natin. Maganda yung pink. Okay. So ito yung tinanggalan natin ng tapos pwede ko ilipat tong branch na to dito sa branch na to. Okay. Para hindi tayo malito. So meron akong voltage source na nakakabit sa 6 ohm na resistor. Okay? And then ito, may nakakabit dito na 3. Okay, and then another 3. Tapos yan. Okay, ni-redraw ko lang yung system, no? Tapos 2 ampere. Ito na lang. 2 tapos 3 volts. Okay? So, dinisconnect ko tong si 6. Tapos kakabit ko siya mamaya. Okay? So, disconnect ko muna itong 6 para ayun yung gagamitin natin. Thevenin na yung terminals for the Thevenin. So, para makuha si RTH, this would be easy. Papatayin mo lang yung source. Wala na tong wire na nandito. And this is just a wire. So, that's RTH is just 6 parallel with 6. So, that's 3. Okay. VTH, simple. Hindi pala simple yung VTH. For VTH, anong una maganda? Okay, I off for VTH1. Okay? For VTH1, ano mangyayari? Ganito na lang. So, pinatay ko yung current source. So, wala nakakabit to sa dulo. And then, matatempt ka na ilagay na VTH1 is 3 volts, no? Pero hindi ganun yun. Okay, ano ako, simplify ko itong circuit to become singular, dalawa na lang dito. Okay, yung 6 i-retain ko, tapos yung kabila, i-add ko. 6, 3, okay. And then, joke, 3 plus 3, 6. Then, okay, 6 ito, tapos KVL, this is 3. Joke. Alamin ko muna yung current flowing. So, para systematic, that's 3. I, 6 plus 6, 12. I is 1/4. Okay, and then, ang potential difference ko for this part is I, 1/4, IR. Okay, so that's times 6. So this is 6/4, 3/2. Okay, so may potential difference ako na 3 halves. So si 3, mababawasan siya ng 3 halves pagka tumalon siya dyan. Okay, so 3 minus 3 halves. This is 3 halves. Okay? Okay. We have siya. Therefore, saan nakakabit yung wires ko? Tama, dito, di ba? Dito, tsaka dito. Okay, so this is 3 minus 3 halves. Okay, so tinitingnan mo lang yung potential difference basically dito. So that's 3 halves. VTH1, 3 halves. And then lastly, for VTH2, I off your VS. So, magiging insurance circuit ko would be something like this. Nakapagod na, nakapagod siya. 3, 6. Okay. Again, you simplify your circuit to become, kailangan lang makita yung voltage across this last resistor dito, yung 6 ohms. So, pwede ko ulit i-drawing na pa ganito. Pero parang na-solve na natin nata ito kanina. Ito ay 3 plus, 3 parallel with 6 plus 3. Okay? So, 3 parallel with 9. So, 1/3 plus 1/9 inverse, and this would be equal to, oh my god, times 3, 4/9. Tama, di ba? 4/9 inverse. So, this is 9/4. Tama ba? Okay, so 9/4 yung resistance nito. Tapos, I get my voltage across. So, that's 9/4 times, yung current would be 2. So, this is 9/2. So 9 over 2 So 9 over 2 ang potential difference in these ports. So therefore, the current, the potential here ang kailangan ko. Pero meron lang ako dito na potential. So that's 9 over 2 divided by total resistance nito is 9. Tama? 9. So this gives me a current of 1/2. Therefore, the potential difference here is 1/2 times 6. Okay. So VTH2 is 1/2 times 6. So that's 3 over 2. Joke 6 over 2, Ben. 6 over 2. Okay. And then VTH total is just 6 over 2 plus 3 over 2. Tama, di ba? 3 over 2 yung kanina. Ano yung sinolve natin kanina? VTH1, where are you? Okay, 3 halves nga. Okay, so this is 9 over 2. Okay, 9 over 2 VTH. Then I would just connect everything now. 9 halves na VTH. RTH ko would be 3. And then I have to connect another one, which is yung 6. Kailangan ko lang alamin yung current dito. So that is, potential is 9 over 2. I times 3 plus 6. So that's, I should be 1/2. Okay? Kasi 9 na ito. So kaya 1/2 na lang kailangan. And it checks out sa mga previous nating solutions na 1/2 yung current sa I. Okay? So 1/2 and so on and so forth. Alright. Lastly, may isa pang problem or problem set 3. Di pa pala last. Okay. Nasagot nyo ba to? Ito yung parang pinakamahirap na probset, no? Pero parang madali lang naman siya. Okay, ang gusto natin kapag kinabitan mo siya ng source, ikabit mo yung... So, meron akong VTH kunyari. RTH. Tapos kakabitan mo ng light bulb, which is... Okay. 1.5 volts yung mako-consume niya. And then, it draws current by 0.5. Therefore, yung R mo should be 1.5 divided by 0.5. So, that's 3 ohms. Okay. Assuming that I here is 0.5. Okay. Then, sabi niya, you want to, if nag-disconnect ka, ang ma-measure mo na lang is 2 volts. Okay, so pag nag-disconnect ako, 2 volts na lang ang measure ko. Okay? This tells me that VTH must be equal to 2. VTH must be equal to 2. And then RTH must then be equal to, okay, Sulat natin. Mas madali. 2 VTH must be equal to the current 0.5 RTH. Tama? 0.5 plus mali, RTH plus T. Okay, therefore, I would get this is just 1.5 plus 0.5. Pangit ng 0.5. Huwag natin gamitin yan. 1/2 ng RTH. Okay, so we can solve for RTH. This becomes must be plus 3 equal to 4. RTH must then be 1 ohm. Okay, so RTH is 1. Okay, so we must have something like this na Thevenin in a circuit with VTH is equal to 2 volts and RTH equal to 1 ohm. Okay, so sasagarin natin yung yung 2 volts na kapag dinisconnect. Okay, so to do this, may specs pa tayong kailangan, 6 volts na source. Okay, so 6 volt na source, kailangan mo siyang pababain para maging 2 volts na Thevenin, di ba? So how do you do that? So syempre, meron kang 6 volts, kabit mo muna siya sa 6 volts. Okay, pwede akong mag-voltage divider. Okay. Yan. So, pwede ako mag-voltage divider such that yung lalabas dito sa ports na to ay 2 volts. However, kapag dinisconnect ko na siya, hindi, sige, wag muna natin problemahin yan. Okay. Okay, so 6 volts mo, pwede mong i-voltage divider. Ay, sorry. So, you want 2 volts. Coming out from some port. Tapos, mag-voltage divider ka na lang. R1, R2. So, R2, R1 plus R2. Yes. R2 must be times 6. And this must all be equal to, ayan, 2 na pala. Okay? So, any ratio of this guy na magbibigay sa'yo ng 2/6. So, 2/6 yung R2, R1, plus R2. So, any ratio of these guys, no? Okay. So, pwede siya maging 4/12 and so on and so forth. Okay, so si R2 is multiple of 2. Tapos dapat R1 plus R2, something multiple of 6. Okay. Okay. And then now, ang problema mo na lang is to find the combination such that kapag pinatay mo yung source mo, makukuha mo dapat si RTH na RTH is equal to 1. Okay, so pag pinatay natin si 6 volts, ang mangyayari ay magiging ganito yung circuit mo. Okay, so may nakakabit ka dito, may nakakabit ka dito. So, si R2 ay parallel with R1. Okay. So, RTH is R1 parallel with R2. Tama. Di ba? Pinatay mo siya. Therefore, if this is 1, then you must find 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2. Okay. Okay, and then now we have something like R2 plus R1 must be equal to R1, R2 inverse. So we have an equation like this. Must be equal to 1. Okay, and then we have another equation R2 over R1 plus R2 is equal to 2 over 6. Then I could find out what R1 is by R1 must be equal to, plug in ko to dito. So, meron akong 2 over 6 equal to 1. So, R1 must be equal to 6 over 2. 3. Okay, from there, I could find my, so 3R2 must be R2 plus 1. Therefore, equal to sa 1. I could solve my R2. Ano yung R2? So, this is R2. Again, sa mga gusto na mag-leave, okay lang, no? The 2R2, 1, and R2 must be equal to 1 half. Ay, oo nga, ano ba ginagawa ko? R2 plus 3. Ano ba yan? Sabog na. Okay, sorry. Thank you. Yes, ayun bumura. Okay, sorry. Ano ba yung nagagawa ko? So, R1 is 3. Okay, therefore, R3, R2 is equal to R2 plus 3. Therefore, R2 is equal to 3. R2 must be equal to 3 halves. Okay, so I can now build my circuit. Si R1 ay 3 ohms. Tapos, si R2 ay 1.5. Tama, di ba? 3 halves is 1.5. Okay. So, here comes my ports. Saan ko sasaksak si... Okay, so 6 volts. So, check lang natin na dapat ang makukuha ko dito ay 2 volts. 2 volts na voltage. 6 times 1.5 tapos 3 plus 1.5. So that's 1.5 over 4.5. Fix. Tama ginagawa ko. Si R1 yung ano, no? Okay, tama naman. So the voltage here is 6/3. So V0 is 1/3 ng 6, so that's 2. Okay. And then yung effective resistance ko, pag pinatay ko yung 6 volts na voltage is 1.5 parallel with 3. Okay? Which is 3 halves, so 2/3 plus 1/3, 1. So that's 1. Okay, so 1 ohm yung effective resistance. Now, kapag kinabit ko na yung bulb ko, which is ilang ohms siya? 3 ohms na bulb ko. Then, I could find that 6, 3, another 1.5, 3 ohms. And then, an effective resistance nito. So that is 1. 1/3 plus 2/3. 3 halves pala. 3 halves. Okay. So that's 1. Okay, and then 6 volts equal to 3 plus 1 must be equal to I. Ano yung current na ngayon na dumadaloy? So that's 6/4. So this is 3 halves. Okay, 3 halves yung dumadaloy. So 1.5. Okay, 1.5 ohms na dumadaloy dito. Tingnan natin yung voltage across this, no? Voltage across that would be 3 halves times yung effective resistance niya, 1. So that's 3 halves na voltage. Okay? So may 1.5 volts ka na dumadaloy dito. 1.5 volts. Okay, and then 1.5 divided by 3, you get the 0.5 na dinodraw nung bulb. Okay? Okay. Pagod siya. Pero ayun yung formal way. Gawa ka ng mga equations mo. So, medyo ano siya, pag binasa mo ng una, parang, paano ko ito gagawin? Parang ang infinite ng sagot dito. Okay, you just have to think it through systematically. Sir, ano pong pinakaiba ng equivalent resistance sa effective resistance? Wala, terminology. It points out to the same problem. Okay, kung yung mga sagot niyo dito sobrang haba, tama sagot niyo. Mahaba yung sagot dito. Okay? Hindi ko na ito gagawin, Hindi ko na siya gagawin intensely. So, for solving IA and VA, KVL ka, no? Diba? So, that's VI plus IAR plus VA, and then you have your IA to be there. You can solve for VA by plugging in that value. Okay? And then quadratic equation. Okay. Yung sagot dito nasa likod ng libro. Okay. Hindi nyo pa nakikita yung mga nandun sa likod ng libro. So, ayan, quadratic equation. Then you get the positive side ng ng solution. Okay? Okay, you get the positive side. So you got the IMPA. Next would be plugging in. Plug in lang to. Operating point ng capital VI. Papalitan mo lang si small VI ng capital VI. Okay, for both your voltage and current. So for I, capital A, for V, capital A, pa-plug in mo lang si capital VI dun sa mga values na yun. And then for letter C, kukunin mo si delta IA divided by delta VA, ay VI pala. Okay. Okay, and this is a derivative of what you got? Derivative ng IA. Okay. Solve nyo lang yan, derivative. Haba yung sagot. And then, ito madali lang to. Kasi the voltage VR is just R. Tama, di ba? So the voltage across the resistor R is just IA, mumultiply mo lang ng R. Okay, kung swerte ka na sulat mo na yung IA, yung sagot mo dito, by in terms of 1 over R, di pag minultiply mo ng R, matatanggal lang yun. Okay, ito medyo mahaba. Dalawang terms ito. So you get the IA for IA at R is equal to 1.2 ba? 1.2% ng R. And then minus IA at R is equal to R. Okay, percent difference sila. And then F, ito hindi ko nalagay. Paano nga ba ulit to? Itong last na sa letter H, ipa-plug in lang kayo niyan sa mga values na recent na ginamit niyo. Okay? So, plug in mo yung 10, tapos 1, tapos 10 plus 1. ganun lang siya. Okay? Okay. So, tingnan nyo na lang yung sagot sa libro. Pero parang may ano yun. May correction yun. Stop share ko. Papakita ko yung sagot sa libro. Ito. So, sa libro nyo, meron niya mga sagot sa mga problems. So, you can try it on yourself. Ayan. Okay, so si A, analytic solutions lang ito. Nakuha lang yan quadratic equation. Okay, and then sa B would be, teka, para ma-pattern natin yung mga tanong. Yan, okay. So, si B, ang gagawin natin sa B, kunin mo lang yung voltage at VI, then plug in mo yun sa mga results mo kanina. So, meron kang capital VA and capital IA, which is just plugging in your VI for the previous equations. Okay? And then, for C would be finding the incremental change in IA given by the small ia for an incremental change in VI given by V small I. So you have this. The derivative mo lang ito. Okay? Pansin mo naman, dinerivative mo to with VI, lalabas 2RC2, which is may 2RC2 ka rin sa baba, 1 over R nga lang. Ilalabas na 1 over R factor. And si square root, pag dinerivative mo, bababa lang yan sa denominator. Okay? And then negative pa rin kasi negative, negative. So positive na nasa loob. Derivative ng VI is yung 1, 1 lang. Tapos may constants ka na constants ka na 4RC2. Tapos may 1/2 ka pa dahil dun sa square root mo pag dinerivative mo siya. So denominator are 4R squared C2 and so on and so forth. Ilalabas. So, finactor niya yung 1 over R para madali mo makuha yung letter D, which is finding the voltage across the resistor. So, current times ano lang yan, current times, ayan. Kaya may division ng for an incremental change in the input VI. So, with respect to VI, gano'n siya kalaki. Kaya siya divided by VI. So, minultiplyan lang to ng 1 ng R kasi ayun lang yung kailangan mo para makuha yung voltage across the resistor. Then, find the incremental change for in IA. Okay. Ito, medyo matrabaho kasi ayan, may 1.02 ka. Hindi pala 1.2. 1.2 nalagay ko. 1.02. So, kada value ni R, papalitan mo siya. Okay? Kada value ni R. Ito, may typo dito. Dapat wala tong dapat nasa labas to ng square root. Dapat ganito siya. Okay, may mga questions sa atin. Okay, paano po nakukuha yung VA is equal to VI otherwise mga ganun po? Saan yun? What did you mean? Hindi ko alam, hindi ko magets yung tanong. And then, okay, bali ang nangyayari po ba dyan ay parang kunyari, nagbabago ng konti yung VI, tapos i-determine mo ano yung magiging change kay IA. Or may pinanggagalingan po ba na source na maliit si VI? Either way, di ba ganun pa rin? I mean, kung may dagdag na source si VI, edi mag-change si VI. Okay? So you can, well, pwede rin naman nag-change by itself lang si VI, but you can always again model that into by adding another source. Sir, pag VI equal to capital VI po ba, ibig sabihin nun, yung small VI ay 0? Hindi. Tinitingnan mo lang yung response ng malaking, yung malaking, yung bias voltage. Saan yung may sobrang, may sobrang Sagot sa E, may sobrang 1 over R. Saan? So may square root na terms, sir. Dito ba? Wala naman sobra. Ito lang yung mali. Dapat nasa labas to. Okay, dapat po 2C2. Dapat po 2C2 1.02R and 2C. Okay, oo. Sa denominator, tama siya na may R squared. Delta V yung kinukuha dito. Delta V. Okay? Delta V over R. Sobra ba siya? Sige, ma-figure out nyo na yan. Ma-figure out nyo yan. Sir, sa C po, bakit po plus ang nasa loob ng square root? Sir, sa C po, bakit po plus yung nasa loob ng square root? Ito ba? Okay. Ito, di ba? Ito yung tinatanong mo. Okay. Ito, ba't naging positive si plus 4RC2 RC0? Ito yung tanong. Bakit siya nag-positive? Okay, baka type po. Sige, upload ko yung Upload ko yung solution. No? Upload ko yung solution. Ay, dapat kopyahin lang to dito eh. Baka nagkamali siya. Yeah. So, hindi naman kayo mamamali kung tama ginawa niyo, no? Hindi kayo mamamali yung Okay, so kung mali itong libro, edi mali siya. Tatama pa rin kayo, guys. Huwag niyong problemahin na ipilit yung sagot niyo dito sa Okay? So solve ko, ko rin to, gagawin ko rin by myself. Hindi ko lang siya nagawa ngayon dahil ang haba-haba niya. Tapos gagawin natin class para sayang oras. Okay, so kung hindi to tama, then kayo yung tama. Tama kayo. Hindi ito yung absolute truth. Okay? And then for F, ayan. Wala pala F dito. Gagawin nyo lang is ulitin nyo lang yung process. I-derivative nyo recta dun sa given ng analytical solution for IA. So kasi kanina, dinerivative natin is itong bagay na to. But this time, i-derivative mo yung given. Tapos kukunin mo yung resistance para makapag-voltage division ka. Okay? And then, plug and play lang yung mga susunod eh. So, H1 is okay, 10 volts. Papalitan mo lang siya ng 10 volts. Okay, so 10 volts. Kunin mo yung small ia. This one. Plug in mo lang si voltage na small. So, 1. So, yung cosine mawawala na. So, 1 na lang siya. And then, IA is just addition. Ito yung small signal analysis. Kaya mo siya bin-breakdown. Kaya mo pinahirapan sarili mo para mapadali buhay mo in these terms. Okay, so i-add mo lang yung kinuha mo. So, add mo itong dalawa. So, ayun yun. And then, value of I, small ia. Papalitan mo lang naman ng 11 volts yung small vi mo. So, from here, papalitan mo lang yung ng 11. Ay, using the analytical pala, so babalik ka dito. So, pa-plug in mo yung 11 dyan. Then, find the exact value of the IA using, okay, I capital A minus the large I. So, ma-minus mo itong dalawang to to find this part. Okay? Okay. Ma-figure out yan kung paano gagawin. And then, nire-rundown lang natin. Error, weird nito kasi hindi niya sinabi kung anong error. Sige. Ginawa niya ay, sinubtract niya lang yung dalawa. Absolute error yung ginawa niya. Okay, so minus niya yung dalawang IA. So, yung isang IA ito, tapos isa ito. Okay, may tanong, tayo. Sir, yung E po ba na delta IA? Wow, nakapag-type siya ng delta dito. IA na 1.02 R kapalit ng R minus IA kapalit, yun yan. Yes, tama. Pinlog in lang si... So parang ano no, parang lahat ata kayo nagsabi na so sobra po yung sa E kasi nag-factor out pa ng 1 over R, nag-factor out pa ng 1.02 R. So dito ano, so double check ko. Double check ko kung sino tama. Okay? Pero sure ako dito, hindi kasama sa ano yun. Ito yung sure ako, hindi kasama sa square root to. And then, ayun, sige. I guess that's it. Okay? Pero, duda pa ako dun sa sobrang 1 over R. Kung tama naman kayo, tama kayo. Hindi kayo mamamali na dahil lang na mali yung nakasulat dito. Sir, may mga graph po ba sa exam bukas? Wala pa tayong graph bukas. Well, madali naman mag-graph, di ba? Nalay mo, meron. Tingnan natin. Dagdagan natin. Sinabi mo eh. Anyway, sige, yun lang. Sige, picture para sa ano, may grade tong pag-attend nyo sa tawag dito. Extra 1 hour. Extra 13, 1 hour nga, 30 na pala. May depends pa mamaya. Pagod na ako. Sige. Okay, smile mga ma'am, sir. Smile. Ayan. Okay, sige, that's it